Followed? There is none. Dr. Paul Hutchison.
Speaker, it's a pleasure to take a very short call on the Sleepovers Wages Settlement Bill. And it is important to emphasise that the three parties that were involved with the settlement all worked to do so in good faith, and that the Minister of Health, the Honourable Tony Ryle, worked particularly skillfully to facilitate this happening. It's also important to say that the Select Committee worked extremely well in collaboration in a positive way to bring about some amendments to ensure that this bill was as good as it possibly could be. I want to emphasise also the very fact that if this had not come to be, it would have meant the insolvency of provider organisations and therefore the disruption of thousands of very, very vulnerable people. The committee had heard 3 oral submissions, and there were also 2 other submissions, one from Business New Zealand and the other from the Employers' Chamber of Commerce. Idea Services pointed out that they were keen to get out of statutory management, that it was going to cost them $33 million and that they would have to borrow for this. They pointed out that this was something they wanted to see as a long-term solution, and that the training of carers was going to be a very important issue for the future. They also pointed out that they catered for something like 250,000 sleepovers per year, and mentioned that 95% of that time the carers were asleep, which is very important in regard to the court decisions. But I did want to make the point that John Ryle of the Service and Food Workers made the comment, no related to Tony Ryle, that they wanted, that the carers were so passionate and dedicated about helping the disabled lead an ordinary life, as was pointed out by Darian Fenton. But his colleague, Peter Crenning, noted that one of the carers who was asked during the court case why he didn't leave his job with the very poor wages he was paid, said he didn't leave because he knew the disruption that would happen to that household may last for up to 2 years. And that really encapsulates the passion and dedication with which these carers do their jobs. He mentioned that Idea Services was a magnificent organisation. So with that, Mr. Speaker, this bill legislates a practical solution to a very difficult situation. It is worth celebrating. It is indeed a very positive bill to end the year.
I call Grant Robertson.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.